Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new season of Blood Bowl, promising to be legendary.
Indeed, Bob. This new season certainly will be exceptional. Numerous new teams of all races are gathering right now from all across the old world to participate in this prestigious competition. I've heard that some of the new teams have offered the use of their newly refurbished stadiums. See, even the undead have cleaned up their favorite crypt for this season.
All these new stadiums certainly won't go amiss if we have to welcome all these new teams. They're coming from all around the old world, from the cold Norse lands to the most arid deserts. Even the dead are on their way.
Let's not forget to bring some flowers for the ladies. The Amazon teams have signed up for the competition.
Appearances can be deceiving, Jim. These ladies are real furies, believe me.
Even the proponents of fair play will be well treated. Mercenaries, high elves, and elves will be competing.
So many new faces, this is for certain. The show will be exceptional.
That's right, Bob.
Then bring 'em on! Alive or dead, men or women, giants or halflings, all are welcome, as it is now time for the Blood Bowl!
Jim Johnson, and my good friend and Blood Bowl legend, Bob Bifford, who'll be bringing you today's game.
It's gonna be another killer, Jim.
I hope so, Bob. I hope so.
You've got to wonder if it's worth playing this match.
Yes, there's a gulf in class between the two sides. Perhaps they're real suckers for punishment.
And we're off!
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
Griff Oberwald said, and I quote, "Thank goodness that the humans are around to raise the level of the game." What do you think?
Well, that was true a few years back. Today, him and his buddies are no longer at the top of the rankings.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family. I think he's singing him a lullaby.
If it wasn't for the blood flowing from his nose and mouth, you'd swear he was having a rest. He made picking that ball up look easy.
And today's question, which will allow one lucky viewer to win a year's subscription to Spike Magazine, is which player won the 85, 87, 91, and 99 Blood Bowls with the Reichland Reavers? Was it Griff Oberwald, his wife, or his future son?
Easy peasy.
Especially as two of them never touched the ball. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him.
Did you know that the Pinkfoot Panthers went missing a few decades ago?
I heard about that, Bob. What exactly happened?
Well, they visited Darkside Cowboys for a friendly match and never returned.
Of course, Bob.
Side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
A player is being trampled into the pitch, and the crowd are laughing it up.
I hope he likes clean dirt.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the ranking. Luckily for him, he's in a coma.
Yeah, but I think it will still be hurting when he comes round in a day or two.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splotch. He's got a hand to the ball.
Yeah, now he's looking around for support. He's recovered the ball.
That was a hospital pass.
Are these guys pros?
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
Wallop! Right on the schmozzle!
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on. The attack can get their game going again.
You remember the Blood Bowl final between the Dark Side Cowboys and the Chaos All-Stars, Bob?
Oh, who doesn't, Jim?
Maybe the Chaos players that got turned into slugs by illegal magic.
Oh, yeah!
That right hook was worthy of a Black Hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
And the dispatch has just come in. A scandal during the World Doping Conference held by the humans. The 3 dwarf participants were warned too late that it wasn't a mug of beer that had been placed on their desk.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite. Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck.
And so, Bob, in such a situation, what do you aim for first?
It's usually things like fingers, hands, and arms.
I suppose that the aim was to prevent him from carrying the ball.
No, it's to stop him from getting in the punch.
That's one regulation clobbering.
Boom! That player goes directly to the dugout.
Well, at least it's not the got rid of his opponent with ease.
A drop of the shoulder, and the player is past.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow! Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet too soon.
He should be up before next week's match.
Did you know the first Dark Elf team featuring only witch elves was the Deadly Nightshades?
That's right, Bob, and they made an instant impact.
That's true, Jim. But sadly, due to the required ritual bloodbaths and sacrifices, they are a rare sight on the pitch nowadays.
Yes, I remember attending one of those bathing sessions. Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one. Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
one regulation clobbering. I really enjoy watching the Dark Elves in action.
I didn't figure you as a Dark Elf fan, Jim.
Not because of their stunning passing plays, Bob, because they are pure evil.
Oh, right, Jim, of course. Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
The ball is in his hands.
He checked that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean? Funny how a rabbit punch sounds so inoffensive, and yet is so effective.
If he's lucky, it's just a knockout.
That player's seen stars now.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright.
I'm sure several of those players will be happy that he... Mighty Zug was swayed by pleas for calm. Broadcast into the stands during his last match. He pulverized all the supporters.
Trust him. He likes a job well done. And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
And they're off the pitch.
I was told this group of supporters practice cannibalism, Bob. Funny.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. We can congratulate the Junior Paravon Stink Team who have won the Junior Dungeon Bowl for the second year running.
Well done, Spawnlings. And it's interesting to know that the names of several of these youngsters are already on the lips of many of the major team coaches.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly. Down and eat the dust. It's good for you. We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
Well, I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Hey, did he forget to take off his mittens or something?
Clearly.
She's got the ball. Why is it that the Dark Elves enjoy the running game, Bob?
Because, Jim, they like it up close and personal.
Me too, Bob. That's Blood Bowl.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see...
More often.
The defender was made to look stupid there.
Somehow he managed to slip the tackle.
What a shame. It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
Remember the Blood Bowl final between the Dark Side Cowboys and the Chaos All-Stars, Bob?
Oh, who doesn't, Jim?
Maybe the Chaos players that got turned into slugs by illegal magic.
Oh, yeah! They're not far from the line now.
It smells like a touchdown. As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. We can congratulate the Junior Paravon Stink Team who have won the Junior Dungeon Bowl for the second year running.
Well done, Spartans. And it's interesting to know that the names of several of these youngsters are already on the lips of many of the major team coaches.
A perfect dog!
The Dodgers in the Goblin would have been proud.
The players are positioned and we're off. I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it. Mighty Zug was swayed by pleas for power. Broadcast into the stands during his last match. He pulverized all the supporters.
Trust him, he likes a job well done. When he comes round, he'll be seeing double.
If he comes around.
gets hold of the ball. Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on cable vision.
They can start to move forward.
It went up into the sky.
And came down on target.
Why is it that the Dark Elves enjoy the running game, Bob?
Because, Jim, they like it up close and personal.
Me too, Bob. That's Blood Bowl.
Good hand skills. The ball is caught.
The ball flies through the air.
Right on target. Too bad for this team. They needed just some more guts to win the game.
I propose we get back to physical punishment in these cases. It can really help.
Some teams put too much emphasis on their physical presence, but Blood Bowl is more than a fight.
There's a ball out there, dummies.
My gut reaction would be that without the ball, it's impossible to win a match.
Give me some notice if your gut reaction goes any further. You're right, though. Possession is key to victory. They had them under pressure for the whole of the match, and I reckon I could count the incursions out of their own half on the fingers of one hand.
So, we're in for a dope-free match.
Well, on the pitch, at least. Was the ref watching the same match as us? I mean, I saw several incidents that merited a sending off.
Perhaps he was enjoying the spectacle.